Hi guys, so let's start the webinar on Campus Ambassador Program of Eckovation. And in this program, we are going to take you to the journey of Eckovation. And in that, we are going to show you the importance of CAP program. I'm Ritesh Singh, co-founder of Eckovation. Let's start the webinar with the journey of organization, which we started with 30,000 stakeholders of education. So we did a research on these stakeholders, which primarily involved educators, learners, and parents. We did the need analysis, the present need analysis of the education system, and what we found is somewhere clear to almost everyone. The very first finding was the accessibility of quality education. And this need is not just the part of the school education system, but it was equally there in higher education also. When I'm saying higher education, emphasizing more on engineering segment also, where a lot of students and their parents are facing issues with getting accessibility of quality education. Moving ahead to the second very key findings, and the key need of the people with the democratization of education. And this was one point which was raised by most of the stakeholders who are not the part of engineering colleges like IITs. And they raised a very valid concern that if country like India has to grow, I mean, that need cannot be fulfilled by 20 or 30 IITs. So, the democratization of quality education has to happen, and it should be the right of each and every individual of getting quality education. Right, so that is one part which is very importantly raised by each and every individual. Even the teachers were also emphasizing on that. The very last and very possible scenario which people have demanded was the real time connect with practitioners. Why it is so, this is one of the part which is most of the engineering students have raised, and especially those people who have recently graduated. They demanded this real time connect with practitioner is because now if you will see the hiring patterns, the new era of campus placement, you will find startups are getting in and doing the hirings. In that situation, these companies which are startups, they are expecting individuals to deliver or to contribute into the organization from day one. And there is no concept of on job training. And if such concepts are not there, they're expecting you to become well informed practitioners and have to have good exposure of industry while you are there in college. So real time connect with practitioners is the third and a very important demand which is coming from the education industry. Now, seeing all this, spending a year on in field with all these stakeholders, we decided to finally solve this all three problems, or the need, through a common solution. And we founded Eckovation, which is a social learning platform. And the vision of the organization is to ensure quality education for all. Okay, so that was one of the vision which through which we have started the organization. And in the phase of implementation, so for all these startups in future, if you are going to do the startups, the very first stage of it is to validate what you have done through the minimal viable product. So we did that. We took the social pyramid, and we decided to build a common platform which can solve to the top of the social pyramid to the bottom of the social pyramid. So to validate that, we picked the users from the top, from the bottom. We selected first 1,000 users. We did our study on that. We did the validation of the model, which was went very positive for the organization. And after that, we raised our first round of funding to expand the model. uh, a very good thing happened in the process. Within next 18 months, we reached a 1 million user base in Eckovation, and there are 10,000 plus educators who are teaching these learners who are on the platform of Eckovation. It is well spread all across all across India, and it covers Srinagar University to the colleges of Tamil Nadu and the colleges from Gujarat to even Northeast. We are doing a very great project in Meghalaya also. So it is well spread all across nation. And we have successfully achieved more than a million user base across country. In the phase in last 2 years of time, we received great recognition. More than 100 plus media articles have came on air on ecovations, on different success stories and projects which we have executed all across India. And in between, we received great awards this year. One of the biggest award which we won was the Prime Minister's Excellence Award for Best Innovation of 2018. Before that, we won What in India Economic Forums Award also, and all those awards have been awarded to the different projects which we have done it and shown the impact of quality education in life of people. Moving ahead, now let's come to the real topic which is of your interest. In the entire process, the major focus area for us is the engineering education, where the IT is almost the backbone of the country. And so country like India is totally dependent on engineering education to generate good amount of revenue for the nation. And we have fixed our focus on engineering education. We got the highest engaging segment from this segment of users from this sector of engineering, where 250,000 plus learners are there from this segment on Ecovation's platform. And good thing is that and so the objective which we are trying to do with this is uh, very first is to eliminate the statements like it. So this is one a very well known fact which has been stated by different different newspapers like Indian Express, which has been quoted that 85% engineers are not employable. Countries who are totally dependent on IT services or engineering sector, if for those countries such kind of statements are coming, then this is something which is totally not acceptable, especially when India is dreaming to take lead in industrial revolution. This kind of an statement should not come at all. And we need to ensure the reach of quality engineering education to each and every engineering student. So the very first objective is to disprove these kinds of statements, and to inbreed the element of innovation in each and every engineering students, to ensure that India should play a leader role in fourth industrial revolution. This is one of the focus area which we have decided for ourselves, and that's where the campus ambassador program of Ecovation is something which is really relevant for us. And we are very much dependent and trying to collaborate with each and every campus ambassador of Ecovation. So let's come to the campus ambassador program of Ecovation. So campus ambassadors are the voice of Ecovation, and they are the single touch point of organization in the institute. This is what our expectation is, and this has been proven by I guess 20-25 campus ambassadors who are out there and doing great work for Ecovation and for their institution as well. So, and the role of campus ambassador program, which we have decided and which we have discussed with all of you, are the very first is to ensure the success in achieving the vision of the organization, to maximize the reach of initiatives, different initiatives which we are taking, Conduct common activities with the student clubs, which is in sync with the institution's goal and the organizational goal. The very fourth is to manage the institute and city operation of the organization. Now, moving further, the very important part is to discuss the benefits of the gap. The very first is between, as I said, we need to be prepared in college for our, professional career, and that is what has been provided in Campus Ambassador program. Industrial connects, exposure, industrial experience of marketing, opportunity to create great impact at ground level, and the very first vast experience right from being a team member to a team manager in a longer run when you are associated with the campus ambassador. The very fifth is the attractive initiate incentives which we are giving to the caps, the different campus ambassadors who are helping us in expanding our business as well. So those incentives are also one of the way of helping the college students, where they can earn, and they can earn good amount of money through the program as well. So moving further, the roadmap which is there for all campus ambassadors, which people have started achieving the top level also. The very first is it starts with campus ambassador at the college. You do activities there, and then you could get so there you start building your team and become head campus ambassador of college. So that's the second level. And the very third level is the city head of campus ambassador. So if there are 4 5 colleges in one particular city, so a person will become city head if he's going to prove his remarkable achievements being a campus ambassador of Eckovation. Moving further, by after city head campus ambassador, now people have started receiving pre-placement offers from Ecovation, and then the next step is they are joining full time in Ecovation as a team member of a marketing and a sales team. So this is a roadmap which has been decided by our entire team, the entire marketing and sales team. The great part is now people have started converting this, and they are at the top of the vertical, where they have converted full-time jobs also in Ecovation. Let's see some of the examples. Abhishek Gupta, he's from IIT Delhi. He was campus ambassador from last 2 years in IIT Delhi, and he did great work there. One of the remarkable achievement he has made is he conducted a workshop in one of the very beautiful hall of IIT Delhi, which is the Dogra Hall, where more than 1,800 students sit in this workshop, and they had attended the workshop. The great part is at the same time he converted more than 400 plus conversions, and then also ensured the collaboration of Ecovation in the courses of IIT Delhi, what professors are conducting in IIT. So that was one of the remarkable achievement he has made in last 2 years. And he, as I said, he conducted workshops, collaborations with the student clubs, and also converted a good amount of sales also. And after that, now this year, after getting graduated, he is a part of marketing team of Ecovation, and he's doing phenomenal work there also. He is handling the entire project of the JE program, where IIT Delhi Alumni Association and Ecovation are jointly launching a program which is going to ensure the free preparation of IIT JE for 20 lakh aspirants who are preparing for JE. So this is one of the critical project which he has full ownership, and he is handling those that project along with IIT Delhi Alumni Association team. So this is one of the story of Abhishek Gupta. There are different more stories which has been and different campus ambassadors have successfully done that. So in the same IIT, we collaborated with the institution, and Minister Jayan Sinha has launched a startup course on Ecovation, which is live on course pages of Ecovation, and that's more than 8,000 people have done this course, which has been launched in IIT Delhi campus. Apart from that, we have done programs in NCU, We have done program in KLU, Satyabhama, KLE, and I guess more than 50, 55 colleges all across India. And we are keep on doing this in upcoming semesters. The plan is to do more than 700 workshops in 6 months, in 6 months of duration of the next semester, where we are going to involve all of you who are our campus ambassadors, and we are giving a clear cut responsibility to you to organize all these activities. The very important and very urgent task for us, which is giving oxygen to the organization, is the sales process of which has been handled by campus ambassadors. In year 2017 to 2018 financial year, 2,000 plus packages sold by cap, and the total incentive which has been distributed was of 4 lakh rupees. The In 2018 and 19 we are strengthening the team of campus ambassadors, where we are thinking of, we are going to, so the team size of campus ambassadors will be of 200 to 300, and the expected the number which we are thinking of packages it should be more than 20,000, and the incentive which will be distributed to campus ambassadors will be more than 60 lakh rupees. So this is the opportunity which is out there for you in terms of earning money out of these programs, which is a clear incentive for all of you. So the whole idea is to get on your feet and to ensure at least three things, which has to be done now. And three things, the minimal three things which you have to do in 1 week or 2 week time is to, one, confirm a workshop in your college. The very second is initiate your first college group of Eckovation, and the very third and a very required thing from your side is to bring first course conversion on Ecovation by referring to your friends. So the point is, even so, whatever reference which you are giving, the students who are going to subscribe to the course, they are going to get 20% off from the promo code which you are going to provide to them. And the very next part is, for the same course you are going to get 10% of incentive of that. So this is how the campus ambassador program is working out, and people are earning good amount of money. In some of the months they are making some 20-25,000 rupees also. So this is the whole point here of the sales process and earning money, apart from the impact which you guys are creating by contributing in different projects of Ecovation as well. So that's something which is from my side, guys. I expect questions from you. You can question in comment section, and I can answer those questions. Thank you so much for attending the entire webinar. I'm looking forward to your questions. If you have questions, please post into the comment section, and I'll respond to that.